I am not the OOP. OOP is you/throwaway mother holy. I found a picture of my mom in an elderly person's home. Hi everyone. I want to share something that's been weighing heavily on my mind. I work at a large facility where we care for seniors who can no longer care for themselves. Recently, I was reassigned to a new area and met a resident I hadn't encountered before. He was a funny guy, despite having both legs amputated and no real family left. While helping him settle in for the night, I noticed a small pinboard filled with photos of what I assumed was his family. Among the pictures was one of my mother, looking younger and holding hands with him. I had to double-check. It was definitely her. This was shocking for a couple of reasons. I moved to a northern state about 7 months ago, while my entire family is on the East Coast. As far as I knew, no one in my family had ever been to this state. I asked the resident if he had ever traveled, and he told me he had never left. After he fell asleep, I quickly turned the picture over and saw my mother's name along with his. This meant my mother was with him when I was 8. At the time, she was married to my father, who she has been with for years. What do I do now? The picture seems to suggest an affair. My mother traveled a lot for work before she retired. Should I tell my father? Should I ask the resident? They looked very close in that picture. I decided to approach the resident casually the next time I cared for him. When I did, he shared stories about the people in his photos. As he reached my mother's picture, he paused and sighed. He asked me if I had ever lost someone I thought I could be with forever. He told me he met my mother during a business conference years ago. Sparks flew, and it turns out she cheated on my father with him. I don't think he realized he was involved with my mom. After hearing his story, I put him to bed with a forced smile, and then locked myself in the employee bathroom, crying harder than I have in a long time. He mentioned they exchanged letters for years after their brief time together. I'm heartbroken. My parents are known for their solid marriage, and this revelation could shatter my father. How do I clear my conscience without destroying my parents' lives?